Alright, I just wanted to talk to you about something that might be controversial, that people don't agree with, and that's okay, because I don't care. I believe in what I'm saying. There are two kinds of 30 FPS gaming. Don't ask, it makes no sense, and I understand that. It's either 30 or it isn't. I call it a conundrum. Games like, for example, in my opinion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or Forza Horizon 5, for example, I find perform exceptionally well under the quality 30 FPS mode. It doesn't feel as jarring as a game like, let's say, Watch Dogs Legion. That game at 30 FPS on quality mode is absolutely atrocious. I've encountered this many times and I thought it was some sort of placebo effect. I thought maybe my mind was playing tricks on me. Maybe I had been playing the game for a while and I had grown accustomed to it. Oh no. No matter how much I play Watch Dogs Legion at 30 FPS in quality mode, I just cannot for the life of me get used to it. It is absolutely terrible. What do you think? This is going to be a, very short video of me just roaming around in the game, having a good time here.
I must be careful now.
But I'm curious as to what people think. Have you ever encountered this thing where you'll play a game at 30 FPS, you're like, oh, this is just terrible because it's 30 FPS, because it's not up for debate. 60 FPS is always better. However, for me, quality 30 FPS in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is better for me because I enjoy the little extra eye candy that I'm getting, and I don't find its performance to be bad enough that I have to switch. I'm not saying I don't notice the difference. Basically, what I'm saying is I feel like the game is running at 45 FPS, if you will. Sort of like as a joke, right? It feels like, to me, like it's an in-between. And I just don't really know what's causing that. It's very confusing. I've tried looking it up online, and I have never remotely come close to finding any kind of article on something similar. Give this video a thumbs down, and that's what you'll get. Alright, that was kind of funny. At least for me it was. If it wasn't for you, well, it doesn't matter if you didn't think it was funny. I don't recall selling you a ticket. I am here for my own amusement. So yeah, I'm just gonna play around here. Gather the shards, they say. The shards. Well, it would help if I knew exactly where the shard is. I just know that it's in the vicinity of this area here. We gotta look for some sort of... I really don't know. This is why I don't do random gameplay of games. Normally, unless I know what I'm going to be doing. And there's an actual... set goal. Or set goal, rather. But ultimately... Okay, that's enough, Ivor. I'm trying to record. But in the end... I appreciate myself recording just random gameplay with no, goal in mind. There's no tutorial, even though those are the only videos that make me money on my channel. I just enjoy these because I don't have to think. I don't have to stress out. I may come to a standstill and not really know where I should go next. But that's all part of the fun. And it also shows other people that when you're a casual gamer, it's okay to be a scrub like me and not know where every little thing is, even if something may look obvious to you. It may not look obvious to somebody else, and especially with how easily I get distracted when I'm playing a game. I mean... Come a little closer there, Jimmy. See what you get. I guess you weren't a Jimmy. You were more of like a Ghislaine or something. Yep, that confirms it. Definitely not a Jimmy.
Odin, in for the kill.
Hey, 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 no, 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 no.
Shoot.
I had her consent. Oh boy.
Go on, let's kill you.
Now. That's no way to treat a guest. Get over here. Oh. Wow, you dropped so fast, I didn't even have the ability to pull you like this. Didn't even survive that. That's actually kind of funny.
Take this try to die well.
Try to die well? How's that?
Pathetic.
Wow. Feisty, eh? I can be feisty too. Now, yes, I have it on a difficulty that's a little bit awkward. I have scaling on, but I think I do more damage, take less damage. Once I'm done every little side quest thingy, and I'm just doing what you would call just free roaming.
I feel
With like,
great.
okay, that's good. Thanks for the update there, Ivor. And you're able to just roam around without having to do anything. Oh, I am going to gimp myself. I'm going to downgrade my armor. I am going to crank up the highest difficulty output damage from the NPCs. I'm going to lower my output damage as low as possible. All that fun stuff. And these are the kinds of accessibility options like you have in like The Last of Us 2, for example. That is just amazing to gaming because you cater to everybody. If you literally, practically, not literally, if you practically have, well, that's nice. I click on it and it just vanished. Oh, I see what's going on. I meant more to place a marker on it, but I can't place a marker on it, so I'll kind of do something like that. Just kind of silly. Anyways. Talking out of my ass here. So yeah, really, really enjoying the game here. Sort of like for the second time. I had played it on PC a little bit with the trial, and I was like, oh wow, because PC games can still noticeably look better than console, even like compared to a Series X or a PS5. One of the biggest changes I've noticed from playing from actually a PS4 title to PC is the likes of Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. You know, the game that properly allowed us to play without an internet connection. Now, that game at 30 FPS ain't smooth. It's 30 FPS. You really feel it. But I still enjoy that game. Playing it on my PlayStation 5, and it doesn't look as good. And I tried it on the PC yesterday, cranked up all the graphics all the way, and was like, oh, wow, this looks so good. It actually almost looks next-gen, right? But I find the PS5 and Xbox Series X have come such a long way. Or I think graphics just in general have come such a long way. Things can only look so much better. The gap is closing in, isn't it? What I mean by that is if you compare games from like the Nintendo era, I mean, obviously, those games look like crap and look nothing close to real life. This game doesn't look like real life, but compared to the first Mario Brothers, it sure as hell does. So the dramaticness, if that's even a word, if it isn't, it is now, is going to be less pronounced as we move on in generations, and I think maybe, I could be wrong, that's okay, you're going to be closing the gap.
I know you want me to work with him, but...
What the hell?
I know.
Who was she talking to?
You won't trust
Here I
me.
am, trying to have a moment here with my fellow peeps on YouTube.
She is truly mad.
Well, I mean, I'm talking to myself. We just found Cassandra randomly, so off topic, but on topic with the game I'm playing. I'm doing a thing with Cassandra, who, as you know, is from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And yeah, so right now I'm collecting some shards, and then I gotta go back to that place, I've been talking so much I don't even remember when I started recording if she was with me or not. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Yes, I'm just very glad I found that new appreciation for some games. I mean, again, just like it just looks and feels great. Anyhow, I don't really have much else to say. But what I am going to do now that... Whoops, wrong button. Can we meditate while we're on a bear? We can meditate while we're on a bear. I think the bear's even meditating with us. I just hope he doesn't hoof me off the cliff. Well, there you go. I'm assuming that's sunrise. Yeah, so we're gonna swim through the water. God, I love these games. You know, a lot of people shit on Ubisoft, including myself. But when it comes to their games and they finally patched them for a couple years and they become less rough around the edges, if you will. God, I love your typical Assassin's Creeds. What the hell just happened there? Where the hell's my bear going? Get your ass back. Yeah, so... Actually, I think I know what happened. I think I ran out of stamina. And then what ended up happening was... it took off on me. It's a lot better than what happens in Ark Survival Evolved when your mount, your tame, your dino runs out of stamina. That's not fun. Mount is not available. Well, yeah. I mean, after all, it's not a seal or a shark or a dolphin. So we're going for a little swim here. Too bad I can't pull out a surfboard. Oh, last thing before I go, because I think I'm going to wrap it up because I didn't want to make this video overly long and just kind of stick to the points I mention in the title. Let me know if there are games that you notice are not as jarring in quality mode on 30 FPS. Again, a couple of examples for me is this one. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Forza Horizon 5 on Xbox Series X. Let me know if there's any titles that you find are like really good to the point where that extra little bit of visual improvement is enough for you to be like, oh yeah, I gotta stick to this. Oh yeah, sure, now I've got no problems picking my ass up. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to do just a little bit of combat, a little bit of roaming around. Bonking into trees, that's always good. But yeah, this game is gorgeous. This, Far Cry, Tom Clancy, I mean, I gotta say, they really, really do make some of my favorite games ever. They're not perfect.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
They won't be yeah. Alright, maybe we'll do one more, whatchamacallit. Is that the cave entrance? No. Probably here. I thought that was the entrance. It's not. It's probably further down. The verticality in games drives me insane. But not in this game. In this game, I find it's pretty good. It's never given me too many problems. A couple times in Odyssey, but nothing too wild. Shipment of oil was due yesterday. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, right. This is why I love these kinds of arrows for obvious reasons. Because if it wasn't for that, quite frankly, I'm not too sure how I'd open it. The epitome of fetch questing. But I love this world so much and exploring it and taking my time that... Who asked you? Exactly. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. And as always, if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, as it does greatly help, support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like the video, that's okay. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll bend it in half, twist it, as always, break it off in your hands. If you want to subscribe to the channel, clearly that would be well appreciated, but if not, it's okay. Oh, I guess you could use those bomb things. There's usually one around when you need to blow up a door, that's right. Anyways, if you don't, who cares? Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and perhaps I shall see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.